Very good afternoon to you. A very good afternoon to everyone that's going to be watching this video, that's joining me on this video, and that I'll be cruising with on this video. Today, we are going to be doing interview questions. Like I said yesterday, we want to do interview questions. I've got a lot of inquiries and a lot of people are failing interviews and they don't know what's happening. And yeah, it's a mess. Interview is scary for everyone else. Is that moment that can decide whether you're going to get a job and you're not going to get a job. Yes, so you need to be prepared, you need to be aware. There are many questions that are normally asked on an interview, and there are random questions also which they can throw at you. All they want to do is they are trying to check how authentic are you. Are you the same person that is on the CV? Because remember, you first apply for a job. After applying for a job, then they will call you if they're happy with you, they're interested in your CV, they will call you for an interview to say, oh, Jean, we need you for the interview, here is the date, here is the time. Now that's where the tricky part is. What I've noticed personally for myself is, with my experience going for interviews as well, is when I failed the interview, it's because I did not understand my own CV. So the most important thing when you go for an interview is to know the information on your CV, because the CV is what determines them, your employers, to call you for an interview. So you must know your CV. You just don't need to say like, someone called me for an interview, I'm going. Or someone prepared a CV for you, you are going. You must know your CV. The information that is on your CV is very, 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 very important for you. So we are going to start now the interview questions so that it helps a lot of people. So when I bring topics, I don't have time much to talk because I want to cruise, so that the other people that will be watching the video will know exactly what we are talking about. So mostly the first question they will ask you when they are preparing themselves. Remember, the people that interview you, sometimes they are managers, sometimes it's the recruitment agent. So they are people with different positions. So normally it depends with which angle they are coming. If they are the employers that are like HR people, they know exactly what they are looking for, so they might be much harder for you. But if it's a recruitment agent, like for cruise ship, yeah, let me talk about cruise ship, because we are having interviews 8, 9, 10 August this month in Cape Town, August 2023 in Cape Town. So when it comes to cruise ship, sometimes it's recruitment companies, it's recruitment team, etc. So they've got generalized questions, which I'm also going to do a rundown with you here. So let's start with our question number 1. Tell us more about yourself. Ooh, this question, a lot of us, we are thrown in the deep. Tino rasika, like really rasika. Uganzindiudze more about yourself. So if you are asked to tell us more about yourself, now they are not asking about, are you married? How many children do you have? You just got divorced? You are beautiful? You've got nice hair? No. Remember, it's about work. You came to look for work. So when they ask you, tell us more about yourself, they are asking you to tell them more about yourself as an employee, about yourself as a career person, about yourself zvemunhu ari kuda basa. Hazvinei personal life yako, hazvinei vana vako. Vazhinji, they make a mistake. They say, I'm a mother of 3 children. No, don't involve your children. This is work. It's not family time or a social interview. This is work interview. They are asking you about your career as an individual. They're asking you about you as an employee. What type of an employee? So in other words, they are throwing you a question. Tell us more about yourself as an employee. Who are you as an employee? Tell us more about yourself. So if I'm telling them more about myself, I'll start by saying I'm hardworking, I'm very passionate about my work, I'm consistent with my work, and I'm a very disciplined person. You have told them more about, you have told them you are disciplined, you have told them you are honesty, you have told them you are consistent with your work, you have told them you are passionate with your work, you have told them you are a hard worker. Every employee wants to hear that. Usually honesty, consistent, hard worker, passionate about what you do. It means you are someone that when you do your work, you are very passionate. You put your heart and everything that you do in it. That is, tell us more about yourself. So I'll repeat again. Tell us more about yourself. I'm hardworking. I'm very honest. I'm passionate about my work. I'm very consistent, and I'm a very disciplined person. Wow, who doesn't want such an employee? Disciplined, honesty, consistent, passionate, hardworking person. To those that are writing, that's who you are. Everybody loves such an employee. Okay, let's move to question number 2. I hope you understand question number 1. Let's move to question number 2. Why do you think you are the best candidate for this job? That's another tricky question. Why do you think you are the best candidate for this job? Why you? So in other words, tingakutore sei iwewe pavanhu vese, tokusarudza sei pavanhu vese. Why should we pick you pavanhu vese vari kuda basa iri? Apa ndo pawakuda manje kuchinyatsovaudza kuti kunyatsovaudza zvine mutsindo zvinobatika zvokuti zvakakwenenzverwa. And remember, kana uri muinterview, the most important thing is haudi kubhabhauka, haudi dzungu, haudi kumhanya. Teerera mubvunzo. Kana usina kunzwisisa mubvunzo, ask politely, I beg your pardon, I did not, can you repeat the question again? Feel comfortable kuti andina kunzwisisa mubvunzo. Feel comfortable kuti andisi kunzwisisa kana kuti ndokumbirawo mundidzokorodzere mubvunzo wangu zvakare, in a polite, nice way. Then ndobva kuchitaura, I am a very committed worker. I love challenges and I have the will to succeed. Ini ndiri munhu ari committed pabasa rangu. Ndinoda ma-challenge and ndine shungu, ndine will, ndine chivimbiso chokuti ndinobudirira pane zvese zvamune mandipa kuti ndiite. Kungave kuwacha, ndikanzi wacha ndinokwanisa kuzviita nekupedzesa basa rangu. I've got the will to succeed in everything that I do. I'm a motivated person. Hakuna murungu asingade munhu ari motivated. Munhu ari motivated haanetse kushanda naye, because munhu moyo make mukati make ari kuda kuita basa rake nemoyo wake wese, compared kumunhu anoda supervision. Vanhu vazhinji vasina motivation, vanhu vanoda supervision. So the moment you mention kuti I'm a motivated person, I've got the ability to learn fast, which will facilitate the training period, you know, and tell them kuti uri willing kudzidza, because hauzive zvese zvepabasa nyowani. Nyangwe riri same job rawanga uchiita nechekare, kwawakabva kuwanga uri waiter, kwawakuenda kuri kuenda unoita waiter zvakare, asi waiter wawakabva kana kuti restaurant yawaishandira nekuita waitering pacruise ship zvakatosiyana. So when you tell them I'm a very committed worker, I love challenges, I have the will to succeed, I am a motivated person, I have the ability to learn fast, which will facilitate the training period, or which will make my training very much easy. Uri kuvaudza in advance kuti inini mukanditora handisi munhu anonetsa kudzidzisa, ndinokurumbidza kubata basa rangu, both ndinoshanda nesimba. Forgive me for that, I'm eating a mint kuitira mate. And then I hope tanzwisisa, why do you think you are the best candidate for this job? I am a very committed worker. I love challenges and I have the will to succeed. I am a motivated person. I have the ability to learn fast, which will facilitate the training period. Watopedza wacheka watovaudza zvese kuti kana manditora kutraining handikushungurudzei, handikunetsei, zvese zvamuchandidzidzisa ndichabata, ndiri munhu anoshanda nesimba, I'm motivated, I've got the will to succeed within me. You know, that's what they want to hear. And then we go to the other question. Why do you apply for this position, or why for this position? Why did you apply for this position? Wa apply reiko basa iri kana kuti wa apply rei position iyi yataka advertiser. Ndopo wakuchipindura, I applied because I'm looking for a job. That's point number 1. Uri kutsvaga basa. Kwete kuti I applied because I'm qualified. No, that's arrogant. I applied because I'm looking for a job. Na point number 1, ndiri kutsvaga basa ndosaka nda apply ku company yenyu. I wanted to advance my career, or I want to experience a position that allows me to grow as a person and as an employee. Urukuti ndatsvaga basa iri, ndakaaplya basa iri nekuti ndiri kutsvaga basa. Number 1. Number 2, ndoda kukwidziridzawo career yangu. I want to advance my career. Number 3, or I want to experience in a new position. Ndiri kubva kuma restaurant, now ndakuuya kuma cruise ship. I want to experience the new a position that allows me to grow as a person and as an employee. Watopedza mwana wenyika, wavapedzera. I'm looking for a job. Usafoka kangama kuti I'm looking for a job, boss ndo zvawaita kuti uapply, uri kutsvaga basa. Uri kutsvaga basa. I'm looking for a job. I want to advance my career and find experience in a new position that allows me to grow as a person and employee. Watopedza. You want to grow as a person financially, can do that big, but it's an indirect way. I want to grow as a person and in my career as well. That's question number 3. Why do you apply for this position? Toenda ku question number 4. I hope you kuzwanana. Toenda to question number 4. Really tricky. What are your strengths? Normally vanonze ibvunza yakabatana, but inini chakupai muzvidimbu. What are your strengths? Or what are your strengths and weaknesses? Vanonze kubvunza kuti, can you tell us more about your strengths or your weaknesses? Ipapo. Bvunzo wame oyo. Unongosati wapinda interview mudikani. Ndo mubvunzo wandinoti uri tricky pa interview, but ukamaster nekunzwisisa kuti vanenge vachibvunzei, vari kunyatsode chii kubva kwauri, unobatsirikana. What are your strengths? Ndezvipi zvaunogonesesa? Your weaknesses, zvaunotambudzika nazvo, kana kuti your strength kwakarerekera simba rako chaiko, and your weaknesses kwakadonhera simba rako, kana kuti zvausinganyatsogoni, kana kuti zvinokutambudza zvinokushungurudza. Anditi, let's start with your strength. You can say, my strength, I can work under a lot of pressure. Ndinokwanisa kushanda under pressure. I'm very good at that. It's a strength. You are good at that. You can work under pressure. It's your strength. I'm an amazing problem solver. Ndinogadzirisa ma problem. Yes, inini. Iwewe. Unogadzirisa ma problems. You are an amazing problem solver. Point number 2. I am a persistent person. Point number 3. And I don't give up easily. Watch korera. Wavapedzera. Ndinokwanisa kushanda under pressure. Ndinogona kusolve ma problems zvinoshamisa. Ndiri munhu ari persistent, chandatanga ndinopedzesa, handisire basa panzira. And handisi munhu anokundikana. I don't give up easily. Let me repeat this answer again. I can work under a lot of pressure. I'm an amazing problem solver. I'm a persistent person. And I don't give up very easily. I'm very dependable. Point number 5. My strength kaya, I'm very dependable. Chero mkandipa basa ndinopedzesa ende ndinorikwanisa. Ndiri munhu ari dependable. You can depend on me. Kuti jini tikamisa pakuwaita, anowaita makastoma agofara. Jini tikamisa pakusuka mandiro, anosuka mandiro varungu agofara. Jini tikamisa pa basa rake, anoita basa rake zvinofadza. You are dependable. People can depend on you. Kuti kana aenda apa, basa rako chiitwa. I can make decisions under a lot of pressure. Who doesn't want someone who makes decisions under a lot of pressure? I can make decisions under a lot of pressure. I'm a good decision maker. In other words, and I'm able to work with little or no supervision. Ndinogona kushanda ndisingateererwe handidi supervision kumashure kwangu. I'm willing to learn new things, easy to adapt, very friendly, reliable, expressive, and punctual. It's my strength. I'm a very punctual person. Ndinosvika pabasa nenguva. Ndinotanga basa on time. Diana singade mshanda kadaro. Let me repeat again your strength. Iwe unozonongo zvako zvaunoda. Haungaisa zvese kana uchigona unoisa zvese. But haungashayiwo zvako zvibodzwa zvekunhongo apa zvekufadza munhu ari kukuinterviewa kana vanhu vari kukuinterviewa. Nditi, what are your strengths? I can work under a lot of pressure. I'm an amazing problem solver. I'm persistent. I'm a persistent person and I don't give up very easily. I'm very dependable. I can make a decision under a lot of pressure. In other words, I'm a good decision maker. I'm able to work with little or no supervision at all. I'm eager to learn new things. I can easily adapt to new environment. Kuma cruise ship kwa Mandisa, I can easily adapt. I'm very friendly, I'm very reliable and very expressive. Ndine munhu anokwanisa kuzvitaurira and express myself, and I'm very punctual. Watopedza mwana wevhu, watopedza. Wachikorera interview. Now, let's move kuma weakness. What is your biggest weakness? What is your biggest weakness? Or tell us about your weakness. Ndopa wako chuya manje hauna kubvunzwa kunzi tiudze zvausingagone. Hazvina kunzi tiudze mamistake awakaita kumashure uko. No, it's a tricky question. What are your biggest weakness? Remember, my weakness ako semunhu ari kuitwa interview anofanirwa kunge akanaka. Uri kuitwa interview kuti uwane basa, ngaave ma weakness akanaka kwete ma weakness akaipa, ma weakness that work in your favor. Zvekuti vanoti uyu ma weakness ake bo zvekuti. Let's look at example. I can be too committed to my work. Ndiri munhu wekuti akapiwa basa ndogona kuperera kubasa rangu zvekudaro. You know, who doesn't want mushanda akadaro? Ndogona kuperera kubasa rangu zvekudaro. I can be too committed to my work. Ndogona kuperera kubasa rangu zvekudaro. I don't spend enough time with other social activities. Hey, that's employee number one. Kuti ina ndiswere pa Facebook. I can be too committed with my work that I don't spend time to other social activities. It's my weakness. Ndogona kudarikwa nema Facebook, ndogona kudarikwa ne YouTube, ndogona kudarikwa ne zvimwe zvinovaraidza because ndiri committed kubasa rangu. Ndiana asingade mushanda akadaro. Mushando wekuti kana ari pabasa ari pabasa. Mishando kuti kana chita basa nechabasa rake nemoyo wake wese. Who doesn't want such an employee? So this is your weakness, but it's an advantage. You understand? You are saying it as a weakness, but it will work as your advantage. I work too hard. Your weakness is you work too hard. Esmatigim. Uri say, I work too hard. Ndinoshandisa. Ndiana singade mushanda anoshandisa. Even ari mukadzi wamadamu murungu chaiye. Ukamudza kuti I work too hard. It's my weakness. Munotozonditi zorora. Pronilia Mimi Magurira. And my weakness is sometimes I overwork myself. Yes, I overwork myself. I work so hard. I work so hard. I care too much about my work. It's my weakness. I care too much about my work. I work so hard. I work too much about my work. And I'm so committed to my work that I don't spend enough time with other social activities. Wangu noswera watorwa. Chero CV rakadhakwa. Ukagona interview. Chero CV rakadhakwa ukaita munzwa pa interview. Unotorwa. Because uri kugona kupindura. Vari kuzviona kuti uri kugona kuexpressa. And uri kupindura mubvunzo chaizvo. My weakness is ndinoshandisa. I work too hard. I'm overcommitted to my work that I forget other, social activities. I care so much about my work. It's my weakness. Kwala kuti ini ndinotaurisa ini. Ndinozoboneta vamwe vakabvunzwa my weakness vakutaura zvavakamboporonga kubasa ravakasiya kana basa ravakaruza. That's not zvauri kubvunzwa apa. Taura zvakanaka, weakness yakanaka inokubenefita. Ndiri munhu anoshandisa zvekuti ndinokanganwa zvimwe about social life. I'm so overcommitted with my work. Okay? Unoswera watorwa. Let's go to question number 6. This is another tricky question as well. Do you prefer to work independently or on a team? Do you prefer to work independently or on a team? It's a tricky question. It's a tricky question. Pana someone ari kunyora rubbish inbox mangu. Okay. Ari kunyora zvinhu zvisina basa tombombana pa live pangu. Amiri zvaari kunyora zvekuzviadvertisa nezvenhumbu what. Do you prefer to work independently or on a team? How do you answer? They are both my favorite. I love to work alone, but I also love to work within a team. Watopedza hauna ngano dzaunotaura inini ndofanira kushanda ndega inini because basa rangu ndinoziva zvese. You must know kuti it's a tricky question. Hakuna murungu asingade munhu asingagona kushanda nevamwe or kufarira kushanda nevamwe. Hakuna murungu anoda munhu anoda kushanda ega chete. So you must love both. I love working in a team and I also enjoy working alone. Ndinoda zvese. I love both. Watopedza hauna zvakawanda zvokutaura. Unenge watowapedzera vasina kana chimwe chekukubvunza futi. Unenge watowapedzera. And then let's go to question number 7. How do you handle stress or pressure? That's another tricky one. How do you handle stress or pressure? Uno manager say stress ne pressure. How do you handle that? I work well under pressure because I prepare for it before it comes. Very simple. I work well under pressure because I prepare for it before the pressure comes. I try to stay calm as possible and focus to get the job done. I prioritize my responsibilities so that I have a clear idea of what is needed to be done. That helps me to effectively manage pressure. I work well under pressure because I prepare for it before it comes. Ndinoshanda zvakanaka under pressure because ndinofanira kugadzirira pressure yacho isati yauya. Uye kana pressure yauya, I try to be calm as possible so that ndifocus kuti basa rangu ndaita ndapedza. Ndino prioritize my responsibilities angu so that I have a clear idea of what is needed to be done. Izvozvo zvinondibatsira kuti ndiite basa rangu effectively. Let me repeat it again. Chiri kupisa. How do you handle stress or pressure? Because kuma cruise ship kune stress kune pressure. Basa rese rine stress rine pressure. How do you handle stress or pressure? I work well under pressure because I prepare for it before it comes. I try to stay calm as possible and focus to get the job done. I prioritize my responsibility so that I have a clear idea of what is needed to be done. That helps me to effectively manage my pressure. Unenge wapisa mwana wamai. Unenge wapisa nechirungu cha wachidzosera back to sender. Unenge wapisa. Kuvaudza kuti inini ndinokwanisa kumanage pressure. Because ndinoigadzirira isati yauya. Kana ichinge yauya ndakuchisa kane mchizezuru. Kana ichinge yauya I remain calm. Handivhunduke. So that ndikwanise kumanage basa rangu nezviri pamberi. Don't you prioritize? I prioritize my responsibility so that I have a clear idea of what is needed to be done. That helps me to effectively manage my pressure. Mutsago Gezeni, thank you so much. She watching from Zambia, very useful. Thank you. You are welcome. I have followers from Zambia, Nigeria, Ghana, Uganda, India, so many countries there. Thank you so much. And I know that's why I try to do in English as well as I put and make it deeper in Shona to help my fellow countrymen. So how do you handle stress or pressure? Repeating for the last time. I work well under pressure because I prepare for it before it comes. I try to stay calm as possible and focus to get the job done. I prioritize my responsibility so I have a clear idea of what is needed to be done, and that will help me to effectively manage the pressure. Okay, let's go to question number 8. What is your salary requirement? That's another question they throw at you. What is your salary requirement or your salary you are expecting? What is your salary you are expecting? This is a very tricky question. Maudijete, thank you. Watching in South Africa. Asbonile Chuma Magolide, Shawa Cecilia. I'm very good, guys. What is your salary requirement? This one, they are not asking you to say tens of $1,000 or millions of dollars or whatever. It's also another tricky question. So how do you best answer when they ask you about salary expected? Don't give them a figure. Just say, I'm expecting to get a job offer that is realistic and reasonable. Ndiri kutarisira kupiwa basa riri realistic and reasonable. Watowapedzera, I'm expecting to get a job that is realistic and reasonable, you know, or a market related salary. Watopedza, you have thrown it back to them. Zvakavariwo ndo vari kuziva mari yavari kuadvertisera basa ravo. They know, and they know they must pay you accordingly to the market rates, etc. So, what is your salary requirement? I'm expecting to get a job offer that is realistic and reasonable. I'm expecting to get a job offer that is realistic and reasonable, or I'm expecting a market-related offer or a salary or that is being offered on this position. Simple. Be smart. Don't give them figures. It's a tricky question, like a trap question as well. Let's go to the other challenging question, question number 9. We are on question number 9 now. Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? I'm giving you guys, what I'm giving you is not the final. You can also add your own, eh? Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? I'm helping others who are really stuck, who really doesn't know. I know there are some of us who have got experience, etc. But here I'm helping. Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? These are simple responses that I'm giving you, not complicated, simple, plain English, which others are writing down. I know a lot of people are writing down, they're taking down questions. That's why I'm repeating and taking my time with questions. Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? There we go. My long-term goals involve growing in a company where I can continue to learn and contribute as much of value as I can. Once I gain additional experience, I would like to move through the ranks of the job. I would like to see myself as an expert of my job description. I see myself in 10 years sitting on your chair as your boss. That's how other people answer, eh? I see myself in 10 years sitting on that chair as your boss. Anyway, where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? Like this. My long-term goals involve growing in a company where I can continue to learn and contribute as much of value as I can. Once I gain additional experience, I would like to move through the ranks of the job. I would like to see myself as an expert of my job description. If it's a waiter, I want to be an to have expertise in waitering. You understand? It's very simple and plain. Magoals angu ndekukura mukampani, mandinokurawo ndichidzidza, ndichicontribute value as much as I can. Gain our experience. Inoita kuti ndikurewo within the ranks yebasa rangu. Don't leave the ranks yebasa rako. And I would like to see myself as an expert of my job description. I want to have expertise in my job description. Let's move to another question. I hope I'm gonna do question 10. Where is my time now? And then yeah, I've got 30 minutes only today, so I'm left with a minute. What is your ideal job? That's another question. What is your ideal job? My ideal job would be a job that would that is challenging but very secure. Who doesn't want a challenging job and also that is secure? Where well done, Petronella Mimi Magurira. And what is your ideal job? My ideal job would be challenging but secure. Vari kukubvunza kuti basa raunoda raunoti basa raunoda rakaita sei. Woti basa randinoda ibasa riri challenging. Hakuna munhu asingade basa riri challenging but rine security as well. Zvekuti ndinomuka mangwana ndichiziva kuti ndine basa. So I need a secure job. So my ideal job would be challenging but secure. You have answered them. You must answer them so that there is no other question, there's no back forth with questions. So what about this? What if it's like this? You have told them everything. It must be challenging and secure. Ndoda basa riri secure kundozoti ndine basa handitye kuti mangwana basa rinomuka rakapera handitye kuti kuswera mangwana ndiye ndisina basa. You understand? So guys, here, let me see how many questions I have. I still have other questions which I'll finish tomorrow, and I'll also do interview questions tomorrow. So I'm left with other questions which I'll finish tomorrow, and I will do, I'll be taking questions from you guys and help you further as we go. So I hope today, if you have just arrived late, you can replay this video. I'm also going to upload this video on my YouTube so that you can watch video. So this is part 1 interview questions. Tomorrow I'll do part 2 interview questions, and then I'll take your questions whilst during my live video. I hope this has helped and opened your eyes and gave you insight to many other people, or to you that are watching. It will benefit you so that you are prepared. If you have got an interview in future, you just come download this or just come watch this video, and there you go. You are ready and equipped. There is no other questions besides the questions that I'm giving you that they are asking. Shalom Chirwire, ndine interview Friday, bar waitress position kuma cruise ship imi where need help. So shalom, make sure tomorrow you are here watching the second part as we finish the questions again. And don't forget to come and give me feedback regarding your interview. I love you so much, my family. Unfortunately, I have to go. I only had 30 minutes to do this video, so I work I'm under pressure and all that. So I have to go now, but I love you very much. God bless you. Do not be afraid. We will continue to help each other and cruise. And please don't forget, I'm sending a lot of links for cruise ship. Like today, I've got links, real links for jobs to click and go apply. I'm going to be posting in subscription page now after this live video. So please go and apply. Subscribe to my subscription page here on Facebook and apply. This is the season till November of applying for cruise ship and so many other jobs. May God bless you. I love you very much, and I'll be praying for you. Have a great evening. I'll be seeing you again same time tomorrow, or depending with my load shedding, but anytime in the afternoon, I'll be doing a live video. If you missed the video, just make sure to rewatch and catch up. Also, go to my YouTube channel if you want to learn how to apply for cruise ship. I've done videos teaching how to apply for cruise ship. Go to my YouTube channel. The name is Jean the Blessed. I'll also put this video on my YouTube channel. I love you very much. God bless you. Don't forget to subscribe as well for my YouTube channel so that you don't miss on so many very important and informative information that will help you today, tomorrow, or in the near future. May God bless you. I love you very much. Tomorrow I'll be taking questions. You can rewatch the video. I don't delete the video. The video will remain here on Facebook. So even if I'm done, you can still continue what you missed and you catch up with all of us. And tomorrow we are continuing. May God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow. I love you very much. Share the video with others. You're also helping when you share the video with others. You lose nothing when you share with others or help others. So each and every one of you can share. That will be very much appreciated. Thank you so much. God bless you.